Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Muddy Thumper. So I'm just taking you guys along. I am giving you a little bit of an update on the channel about another sled. I got a couple projects that we're going to be working on in the future here. I'm going to be fixing up a three-wheeler 200 ES. I got a few other things to do, like trying to get a pocket bike up and running. And I'm building a trailer. So coming up very soon, I'm going to be building a cabin. And I'm currently building a trailer to haul logs. I'm building it pure out of scrap. It's just random scrap metal, three-wheeler parts. So I'll show you guys a few things here on the channel here. So here's my new little sled. Picked this up a little while ago. Little Enticer 250. Really cool little sled. Super fast for a little 250. And she's a little tiny short track. Bought it off the original owner, and she's been stored inside for many years. You can tell she's in pretty good shape. But over here, this is my trailer I'm building. It's going to be like a log arch. I'm just building it out of scrap metal. They are 200M wheels. I re-drilled out the rims. Got lug nuts on it. Well, they're just bolts and lock nuts. And they're random hubs off something, like an old... something that came from the dump anyways. But as you can see, I'm just building a little scrap log arch. It's going to be, the idea behind it is that basically you back up the trailer when she's hooked to a bike over the log. There's going to be a chain system and a hand winch to crank it up. I got to put on some little things here to hold the log when it's up in place. And I'm going to make some stump guards here now. So as you can see, this is my little trailer. This is the front part for carrying logs. Probably get a couple logs on this. I got a coat of primer on it, just make it look a little bit nicer. I'm going to go through it fully. I want to make sure all my welds are solid, things like that. I got a few bolts up here to wrap a chain on, like after you hoist the logs up. But now I'm going to go ahead and make the rear section. So basically the idea is to hook this to the bike. I'll try to attach a couple videos. Sometimes I have the intention on doing it, just might not do it, but I'll try to get a video of it hooked to the bike and stuff like that. This is the front, where the log is going to come into. I'm going to have another trailer that's going to be on the back with a kind of like a lever sticking out here, so you can basically leverage the log up. I really should have used my plasma cutter, but I just did a few notches randomly, a couple bolts to hold the chain on. Don't really care if it looks fancy or anything, because it's just to haul logs out of the wood, or out of the woods. I'll show you what I'm going to be working with now for the back piece. Keep in mind, a lot of this is just scrap metal, three-wheeler rims, random hubs off God knows what. I have another axle that I was given to by a buddy of mine. Basically, he found it at the dump when he was dropping some stuff off, dropping off metal and stuff like that. So this is literally a scrapyard axle. They're just 4-on-4, so I can probably drill this one out right here, put a bolt in there, weld the bolt, maybe just a normal, like we'll see what the pattern is. I think it's 4-on-4. I gotta stop spinning this. But you can see like they would have been off some type of car, like little spindles on it. This will work perfectly fine. The other one's over here as well. And what I got out in the backyard, that I have a bike I scrapped a long time ago. This is a Big Red 250 or 4-Tracks 250 rim. I got another one over on the floor. Tires pretty good shape. They bought that whole bike for 40 bucks, scrapped her. So parts are still being used of it. But yeah guys, we're going to make the back piece here now shortly. And this is our base. So this is what I'm starting with. I got a bunch of rusty pipe that looks just like this. Nice and solid but rusty. Out there in the back, next to the garage. So yeah, welcome back. This is probably going to be one video. I try not to have it too long. Okay guys, we're back at the project again. I don't mind the mess out here. I always blow the garage apart when I'm working on stuff. This is kind of how the front turned out. You can see it's not fully painted. I'm going to add an extra bar right here, and I might do an extra brace member down underneath that. But not bad for a free trailer. All scrap stuff. I'm making up the back end over here now. That was the axle I was showing you guys that came from the dump, and I got it like a little square here. I got to gusset this, gusset that, brace some stuff up, and this is going to be the back part of the trailer. Trying to weld it with that stick welder there. Some of this pipe is a bit shot, so I'm kind of like blowing through with it. So any little holes, stuff like that, I'm gonna clean it up and MIG it. But yeah, what I ended up doing with the hubs, I drilled them out, and then I cut all the bolts off. I got lock nuts and bolts through this. I'm gonna tack the weld the backs in place, but with the lock nuts, they're not going anywhere. And these are just 3-wheeler wheels. Yeah, just want to show you my little junk made trailers, all this is. And then that's the other one that's out right there. I'm gonna crack on here now, get this welded up, and I'll update you guys now shortly. Okay guys, so I got my trailer build basically concluded. A couple additions. I added some teeth on the back here, just whipped it out with the grinder. I added a roller for the hand winch up front. And what I've noticed, this is an 8-foot log. This trailer is probably going to want to be hauling about 16-foot logs. The 8-foot the 8-foot log is a little bit too short for it. Because I'm here in Newfoundland, we get bumpy trails, stuff like that. I got some beefy old bush guard for the front, so if the log swings, it's not going to beat up my bike or the Argo or anything like that. But yeah guys, I'm going to put you down and I'm going to show you how this setup works here now, and just give you a quick rundown. I have 3 sets of chain. I have a little strap. I'm going to pick up a choker as well. But other than that, this is done. All scrap. I used a random piece of grating I had there. I didn't really have enough to cover it fully. But yeah, it's all scrap parts. Chain, I found some of this laying around the garage. Some of the angle iron was out on the side of the garage. So let's show you guys how it works. So being a kind of an awkward trailer, it's not that easy to reverse. So I'll see if I can angle you over here. I'll show you how it hooks up the back first. We'll hook up the back and then we'll hook up the front. What I do is myself, I just unhooks the trailer, it's easier.
the optional rear winch setup. If you can't get it right the first time, drag the winch back, and you can actually pull up the rear end and then retighten your chain. So as you can see, this is really designed to take probably a 16-foot log or more. You can take off the slack on the winch, and or you can put the winch up front here, like just to choke it off. Lots of different options.
Hey guys, so thanks for watching here again at Muddy Thumper. Hopefully you enjoyed the cheap little trailer system. It's probably cost me, I'd say $50 or so in total. A little bit of spray paint, a couple bolts and stuff like that. But this should come in handy when I build a cabin. If I can start cutting my own lumber and hauling out logs, that'll be a big save. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully see you again in the future. Take care.